Good morning, Nigel here. Just a little walk today around Arlington Reservoir. I know some of you are saying, oh, not again, but we do like it here. Unfortunately, I have got little Barney with me today, which isn't ideal when you're taking pictures of birds. But the missus is busy this morning, so I've drawn the short straw. No, I love him really. And then we'll have a walk round anyway and see if there's anything around. And this is quite a good walk up the back of Arlington. Just on the left here, there's quite a nice set of trees, and usually some song thrushes around, but it's late anyway, I suppose now. But we'll see what happens anyway. But anyway, it's not raining at the moment, so happy days. I've just stopped here for a second. I can't see them around, but if you listen carefully, you may, depending on whether you pick up too much of the traffic going past, hear a whitethroat. So I'll stay quiet for a second and have a listen. Well, that's the story of my life. As soon as I put the camera on, there you go. A few weeks ago there was an absolute ton of whitethroats around. There you go, he's talking now. Yeah, there was loads and loads of them here, but they seem to have dropped off a little bit in the last week or so for some reason. I know they've been nesting, but maybe the reason, I don't know. Anyway, on we go. Catch you later. Just coming up to the wooded area now, which is a really nice walk. So if you haven't been to Arlington lately, it's worth a little trip out. As I said the other day on the video, it's really nice. It's a nice walk. It's not too strenuous. It's all flat, which is good. And also, I mentioned the other day, the cafe here is nice. They do coffee and bacon sandwiches and stuff. So yeah, it's good. But yeah, this back walk here is one of my favourites, especially when there's not a great deal happening on the water at the moment. It seems pretty quiet out there. But yeah, it's lovely. Lots of birds around, which is good news. The only trouble is this time of year there's a lot of foliage on the leaves and that on the trees. It makes it really difficult sometimes to actually pick the birds out. Early spring's good, not so much in the way of leaves on the trees and stuff, so there's not many places for them to hide, so it's a lot easier to take pictures. But hey ho, never mind. Well, this is the first clearing along the back way. As you can see right across the reservoir here. Very, very quiet out there today, not a lot going on. If you look over there just on my right, you'll see sort of a landing stage. Usually that's absolutely covered with cormorants, but by the looks of it, without looking through my lens, it looks like there's one cormorant on there at the moment, which is really unusual. Honestly, I've not seen it quite this quiet as it has been the last couple of weeks here. But yeah, it's a lovely view in the morning as well. If you get here early, when the sun's just coming up, it's cracking, really good. So anyway, moving on. I can only apologise today, guys. I'm a right numpty. I've left my gimbal behind. I was going to use that today, so I can only apologise. It's a bit up and down and bumpy on the video this morning. But yeah, it's a nice day though. Really nice. All right, Barney. Good boy. That was lucky. There's two rabbits there. Barney's seen me with him off. No holding him back. Apart from my lead who's strapped to my waist, so I expect I've gone head over heels, shall we say, putting it politely. Come on. Well, to be honest, this is another spot I usually stop to have a look and see if there's any action going on in the field. Sometimes you see kestrels on this field, but none here today. But I have to say, it is one view that I do dislike immensely, and that is the I'll switch it over a second, hang on. In the distance you'll see solar panels. I just think they're so horrible looking. They are not environmentally friendly. They're very difficult to dispose of. They have a lifetime. In fields is not the place for them. There's plenty of other places they can put them. It's just, I don't like to see it personally, but that's just me. I mean, I've got them on top of my house, but I just don't think they should be in fields. There's plenty of other places they can put them. Anyway, moving on. Just round the corner here, shortly, there's a sign that goes down to the bird hide. I will take you down and have a look, but I won't stop today because I've got the dog. And to be honest, looking at the water, there's not a lot around. Yeah, it's coming up in a second, so I'll catch up with you when I get there. Right, we're just coming up to the sign now. Points us down to the bird hide. It's, everyone's welcome. You can go down and have a nose. Just be respectful if there's people sitting there quietly watching the birds. But yeah, it's there's a signpost. This was badly vandalised a couple of years ago. Some scroats, early hours of the morning, came down here and absolutely wrecked it. And, it was out of action for quite a while, which is a little bit annoying. They've got CCTV down here as well, 24/7, which is good. But anyway, so it's just a little stroll down. Like I say, there's not going to be much around today anyway, and I've got the dog with me. I don't intend staying, but I'll just show you. You can see they have now got CCTV up there, so yeah, let's hope it works. Pause as I go in. So this is the bird hide, which is quite nice. One of the reasons I like the hide here is that certain times of the year, coming up hopefully shortly, there's osprey on the reservoir, and I'll show you in a second. But out this window here, if I can open it for you. There you go. Hopefully it stays. You'll see just there a landing stage, and that's where the osprey and cormorants often take their catch to eat, but cormorants especially. I'm really looking forward to them coming this year. But we spent a few months in Australia in the last year and saw loads, and I'm just hoping to get to see one up in my home as well. So anyway, as I say, you've got a good view round. Not a lot going on today anyway, to be fair, but that's the hide. Come and have a visit. Okay, so we left the bird hide now. We're just going to walk down onto the back wall of the reservoir. This is usually not my favourite part, especially if it's windy. It gives the old ears a bit of a problem and start to ache. But that's me being a wuss, I suppose. So let's get through this gate. This is where you start to see how low the water level is as well. When you walk down here, you can see as we come up here the tide mark, if you like, where the water level was earlier on in the year. Well, this is the back end of the walk that I've done round the reservoir. There is a little bit more to do, but what I'll do is I'll do that on another day and just concentrate on the back end. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching.